invite Ambassador Tom Amolo, Kenya's UN Security Council campaign special envoy, to introduce the ambassadors of excellence.
With the deepest and greatest honor, greatest respect and honor, I invite the distinguished Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kenya to join us on stage as we award the Distinguished Ambassadors of Excellence Awards. I will begin with Collins Injera. Collins Injera is a world-renowned sevens rugby player, one of the top career try scorers of all time in the World Rugby Sevens World Series. In 2008, Collins was nominated for the High Sevens Player, was also one of the Kenya Sportsman of the Year, and was named the best player of the 2016 Singapore Sevens. Tekla Lorupe. Ambassador Tekla Lorupe was the first African woman to hold the world marathon record. She's also two-time world half marathon champion. She won the New York City Marathon twice, 94 and 95, and also won London, Rotterdam, all-time world marathon. Peace Ambassador Tekla Lorupe. Thank you. I can confirm I run faster. Paul Turga. Paul P.D. Turga is an international professional long-distance runner, first to break the world marathon record. He is regarded as the most comprehensive run of all time, delivering excellence in cycling and track. He won 5 IAA Federation World Cross Country Championships. Asante sana ndugu. Thank you. And New York Marathon 205. I have, wait for it, Bridget Koskei. World Marathon holder. Bridget Koskei in the house. Bridget Koskei. Well done.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It is truly a magnificent day for Kenya, and your presence here has made it all the better. Mine today is merely to introduce our formidable Foreign Affairs Minister, the lady who will speak to you and tell you why we believe we deserve your vote next year. Minister, the floor is yours.
Excellencies, today we launch this global campaign as Africa Union's endorsed candidate. On 21st of August 2019, by a vote of more than 2/3 of eligible members of the African Union, Kenya was endorsed as the African Union candidate for the non-permanent seat of the United Nations Security Council for 21-22. This process, which saw the participation of all AU member states, came to a final determination after 19 months of consultations at all levels and was concluded in an open, transparent manner that was undisputed and that is on record. It is my hope that every delegation in this room today, as well as the United Nations Secretariat, is in receipt of this official communication. This launch, therefore, has been scheduled after the completion of that process, which brings us to New York, where the next phase of our campaign will be focused. In endorsing Kenya, Africa entrusted us with a solemn duty to carry the hopes and aspirations of our continent into the Security Council. We cherish this endorsement and believe that all members of the United Nations that believe in Africa will support Africa and vote Kenya. We are also deeply aware that Africa's peace and security is inextricably linked to that of the rest of the world. So, as we represent Africa, Kenya shall cast our eye beyond our continent because we are keenly aware of the responsibility to contribute to the whole world's quest for peace and security. I take this early opportunity to assure you all that we take this responsibility seriously. It is a call that we embrace with a deep sense of gratitude and purpose, and Kenya is well prepared for it. Kenya has demonstrated capacity, commitment to multilateralism, and expansive experience stands us in good stead to make a meaningful contribution to the Security Council. I commit to you that Kenya will make every effort to deliver peace and prosperity for Africa and the world. We have themed our campaign, Peace and Security for Sustainable Development, and we want to commit to the world today that we will invest in building bridges so that all actors that have been mandated to deliver peace and security can act in synergy. History confirms to us that when we listen to each other, when we work together, we deliver peace and security better. Second, we will leverage our wealth of experience in preventive diplomacy and peacekeeping so that we can enhance peace and security. So far, Kenya has deployed upwards of 40,000 troops in various peace support operations across the world. Third, as an anchor state and a guarantor of peace in our region, we shall bring these experiences and nuances to the Security Council. Four, we shall champion a people-centered approach to peace so that we can enjoy justice, human rights, and democracy. Clearly, our deepening democratic credentials stand as well to share invaluable lessons that will guarantee good governance. Five, we shall promote women meaningful participation because we have seen prove that women are powerful change agents and catalysts for peace. Kenya, 6, as we are alive to the challenges faced by displaced populations. Since our independence, we have opened our doors to our neighbors that have had challenges. We shall continue to strive to find lasting solutions, especially for protracted displacement situations. The existential threat posed by climate change to many member states, especially the small island developing states, creates an imperative for our council to seek out solutions that help to restore the ecological imbalance that has precipitated crisis, conflict, and in some cases that has resulted in posing existential threat to societies and nations. This commitment explains our own commitment to promote new frontiers of development such as the blue economy. Our youth play a significant role in the maintenance of peace and security. As you all know, President Kenyatta stands as a global youth champion. We intend to bring greater voice of the youth in peacemaking processes. 9, we shall promote the securing of an environment for the attainment of sustainable development goals. As you all know, Kenya co-chaired the negotiations and the conclusions of the SDGs. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya, being a frontline state in the fight against terrorism and violent extremism, shall remain steadfast in building partnerships for a strategic and operational approach to prevent and combat terrorism as well as other extremisms. Excellencies, we seek to join the Security Council because we believe we can make a positive contribution to global peace and security. We believe we can leverage our experience towards delivering peace for sustainable development. We believe we are a safe pair of hands and that we will be your steadfast partner at the Security Council. Today, Kenya seeks your endorsement. We are willing, we are ready, and able to serve in the United Nations Security Council.